We grew up in the 80s. There were tons of toys and tons of franchises and brands, and none of my friends had He-Man toys. Let me start by saying that, and Teddy will attest to this, that we grew up in the 80s. There were tons of toys and tons of franchises and brands, and none of my friends had He-Man toys. And it wasn't like I was a Transformers and G.I. Joe kid. Transformers was my number one. G.I. Joe was my number two. And I would secretly watch, because I didn't have any of the toys, I would secretly watch Masters of the Universe. I didn't tell my friends about it because they didn't watch Masters of the Universe. But the other thing that I did was I watched She-Ra, which was a whole other thing that was very complicated for me as a young boy. I was like, but it was a great show, and it's so tied into the other show that to me it made total sense, and I think it does make total sense. But at the time, we were not very evolved, I think. And so I was worried about what people would say. So, my exposure was watching the Filmation, cartoons as a kid. And then, of course, the movie when it came out, which you see we're fans of the movie, not just because of Gwildor, but there are references in Revelation as well.